Hello and welcome back to the Tokyo Anime Zone. I am Christian, your host as always, and today we're going over the top 10 characters that best represent Japan, according to Japanese people. So of course this is going to be a little bit different, I think, what Americans may think as the best character for Japan. Actually, within Japan, I think Japanese people's opinions may surprise you of who they think is worthy of being the number one contender for their country. So of course all these characters that I'm going to show today on this list are super well known in Japan, very popular, everybody knows them. That being said, you may be surprised if you don't know some of these characters. I do believe some are only quite big in Japan, so today if you see a character you've never seen before or perhaps didn't know anything about, feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below. That would mean a lot to me. I appreciate the love. Also, who do you think is going to take the number one spot today? If you have a guess, also feel free to leave that in a comment down below. Who do you think is taking the number one spot? I'm curious to see how good you guys are, okay? So let's get started with the number 10 spot. Alright, starting off this list at number 10 is none other than Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is an incredibly popular anime that ran from December 28th, 1991 all the way until February 3rd, 1997. The series follows a young girl named Usagi Tsukino, who has the ability to transform into the stylish Sailor Moon along with her squad, the Sailor Soldiers. The TV series was produced by Toei Animation, and the original story and manga was written by Naoko Takeuchi. And fun fact, Naoko Takeuchi is actually the wife of Yoshihiro Togashi, who some of you may know as the author of Hunter x Hunter. So I mean, talk about a power couple, right? In the manga world. I mean, these two kind of remind me of, Maria Takeuchi and Tatsuro Yamashita, which I have a record of behind me here. Shout out Tatsuro Yamashita, he's the man. And believe it or not, Naoko and Maria actually both have the same last name, Takeuchi. Go figure, right? Although as far as I know, those two actually are not related. Moving on to number 9, we have the one, the only Godzilla, the original kaiju. So Godzilla has been around since 1954 actually. This larger-than-life lizard was created originally due to mutations from nuclear radiation. The original Godzilla was a terror on, Tokyo and caused tons of destruction. It was actually meant to be a metaphor for nuclear weapons. It had a much more serious tone than some of the later, more comical, lighter versions of Godzilla. Moving on to number 8 is another giant contender, and that is none other than the giant robots Gundam. Gundam was first created back in 1979 and has since become the pioneer of the mecha genre of anime. Gundam in particular stood out for its realism and heavy themes that often explored in the series, such as immigration, discrimination, and war. Gundam is a massive franchise with an extensive toy model kit market, movies, video games, clothes, and even real-life Gundams in Japan. Trust me, I've seen it. It's awesome. You have to come here. Okay, coming in at number 7 is one of my personal favorites and your friendly local forest spirit, Totoro. So Totoro was created by the legendary filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki and is basically the face of Studio Ghibli. Very interesting fact about this actually. During the production of Totoro, Studio Ghibli's co-founder, Isao Takahata, was actually producing Grave of the Fireflies alongside Hayao Miyazaki creating Totoro. So both these films were in production at the same time. And they're also both released at the same time back in 1988. So to me, it's really interesting to see kind of how both movies were made at the same time by both of the co-founders of Studio Ghibli. Grave of the Fireflies takes place kind of in Japan during war, and Totoro is just after the war, post-war. Yet, the lighthearted theme of Totoro, despite being a post-war Japan, contrasts greatly with the heavy realism of Grave of Fireflies, making a kind of interesting dynamic between the two founders of the company. Have you guys seen both of these movies? If you've not seen either one of these, especially Grave of Fireflies, I highly recommend it. Just be sure to bring tissues for Grave of Fireflies, because it is definitely not for the faint of hearted. It is a tearjerker, trust me. Moving on to number 6. It's the legendary Super Saiyan himself, Son Goku. Goku first appeared in the Dragon Ball manga, which is written and created by Akira Toriyama and premiered back in Shonen Jump magazine all the way in 1984. His name is based on a famous Chinese tale called Journey to the West, and named after the Monkey King, which is translated to Son Goku in Japanese. His appearance is also based off the Hong Kong action stars like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, which I see quite a resemblance, I think, especially adult form Goku. So a very well deserving spot at number 6. Number 5 is the forever cute Hello Kitty. Fun fact about Hello Kitty, actually Hello Kitty's full name is Kitty White and she is British. Did you know that? During the time of her creation in 1974, by the way, British culture was very trendy in Japan, so her author decided to give her a British nationality to make her more popular. In English author Lewis Carroll's book Through the Looking Glass, the main character Alice plays with a cat that she names Kitty. hence the name Hello Kitty. Moving on to number 4, we're getting down to the top 4. Who do you think takes number 4? Well, you can see it right here, and that is none other than Anpanman himself. So you may be asking, what is Anpanman? If you don't know, Anpanman is literally a superhero that is a sweet dessert, and he is made out of sweet red bean paste that is inside of bread. So hence his name, Anpan. It's a short for Anko Pan, which means like sweet red bean paste bread. That's it. So it's just like a sweet for a head, and he's a hero. Yeah. So if you don't know, Anpanman was originally a Japanese children's superhero picture book series written by somebody named Takahashi Yanase, and it ran from 1973 until the author's death in 2013. Anpanman has even gone on to have his own TV show, which is becoming a massive success in Japan, spawning movies, new TV series, and it still runs today, I believe. So it's huge in Japan. You can see Anpanman and his friends, Toastman. Okay, I'm not quite sure. All across Japan, even in stores today, he's very popular. All right, the top 3. Can you guess these right? The number 3 spot goes to none other than Mario, everybody's favorite Italian plumber, the only Italian plumber. First appearing in Donkey Kong in 1981, Mario has managed to grow into the face of Nintendo as one of the biggest franchises out of Japan, spawning dozens of video games, toys, clothes, movies, and even a theme park, making Mario the best-selling video game character and franchise of all time. If you guys don't know, actually, Nintendo World just opened up in Osaka, Japan, and it's this huge theme park dedicated to all things Nintendo, including a lot of Mario. So it's very cool. I recommend you check it out and go if you have the chance. The number 2 spot comes as no surprise, the face of the Pokemon series, it's Pikachu! This adorable little electric rodent has been shocking fans with its cuteness since it first appeared back in Pokemon Red and Blue in February 27th of 1996. Mine and Pikachu's birthdays are only one day apart. That's weird. We're the same age. Do we look alike? I don't think we do. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. Okay, anyways. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is none other than this little cute guy right here. It is Doraemon. So, did you guess right? If so, good on you. I would have never guessed Doraemon. Nice going. So, what is Doraemon? Well, this cute little bear, seal, cat, robot. What is Doraemon? Hey, what is Doraemon? He's what? He's an earless cat. He's an earless cat? He's an earless cat robot. Oh, okay. What? He's an earless cat robot from the future sent back to help his creator's granddad? Okay. Interesting. Yes, so anyways, Doraemon is a robotic cat sent from the 22nd century. He is sent back in time by his future grandson. So in the future, Nobita's grandson will invent Doraemon. He's sent back in time to help Nobita with his grades or bullying or I guess his everyday life. Doraemon features several amazing gadgets, including the ability to fly, time travel, and the Dokodemo Door, or the Anywhere Door, which pretty much allows Doraemon to go anywhere he wants to by opening these magical doors and just going anywhere. So basically, he can teleport, so it's very convenient. Doraemon's name comes from the Japanese word Doraneko, which means kind of like stray cat, and Emon is an old-fashioned suffix for a Japanese male. So in this case, Doraemon can be roughly translated to kind of Mr. Stray in English. So while the series is known for its anime and movies today, it was actually originally a manga. And it was written from 1970 up until the author's passing in 1996. Doraemon takes the number 1 spot in Japan. Did you think he would get it? How did you do? Did you guess all of the top spots in this list? Well, I'm sure some were easy, like maybe Goku or Pikachu. I'm sure others like maybe Doraemon or even Anpanman might have been a bit more difficult. So yeah, I feel like many people might not be as familiar with works like Anpanman or Doraemon, despite them being huge in Japan. So what do you think of this list? Do you think it's an accurate list of characters that best deserve to represent Japan? Or do you think some other characters are more deserving? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and be sure to subscribe to the Tokyo Anime Zone for the latest manga and anime news. Guys, this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm your host as always, Christian, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.